resistance training? When most people hear resistance training, they think about resistance bands or running against something. Well, resistance training can be any exercise done against an external force that causes the muscles to contract. If that just so happens to be a resistance band, then yes, you are resistance training, if it has a strategy to it. One thing that I want you to keep in mind is that just going and working a band or weightlifting or whatever, it has to have a strategy behind it so that you can reach your goals more efficiently. Now, the goal with resistance training is either to tone, build muscle, or create more muscle endurance. And you can do that several ways. You can do that with weight training, you can do that with Olympic lifting, you can do that with resistance bands. You can also use your body weight to create a resistance type of environment for your muscles. One example of resistance training is using a resistance band. These bands vary from light, moderate to heavy resistance. This is a medium resistance band. Pulling away from this band causes me to contract my muscles and work pretty hard just to keep this band stretched out. Now, the more time I keep my muscles under this tension, the more my muscles are going to have to work just to keep this band stretched out. Whew. I can also add more repetitions. That's going to create the same burning effect that I would get if I were to sit here and hold this muscle for a long period of time. You can also use weight training as a form of resistance training. My muscles are contracting just to hold this weight in the air to stop it from hitting the ground. This also is resistance training, so don't take that for granted. With any training program, you want to have a strategy. So you don't just want to go into it blind, you want to keep your goals in mind to make sure that you can reach them. Whether your goal is to gain muscle, burn body fat, or get stronger, you want to make sure that you're doing the amount of sets, reps, and time to be able to reach your goals. If you need a reminder, go back to our previous week to refresh yourself on reps and sets. If you don't already have a resistance band, I encourage you to get one just so that you can really maximize your workouts, whether you're weight training or simply using the band by itself. Also, remember to challenge yourself. Put your muscles under tension so that you're contracting longer and more efficiently. This is why we really want to practice focusing on the squeeze. It's not always about going as fast as you can. It's more so about the quality of the repetition. So make sure that you are focusing on the little things so that you can get the most out of your workout.